So, in response to my recent video talking about cleaning up my house and getting things back in order, fantastic supporter Joe Serrano commented that he didn't see any mess behind me in my beautiful, beautiful living room. And I have to be honest and say that ain't my living room. That is a picture, and behind me is a green screen. Now I'm on my GoPro right now because we're going to move around the room a little bit, and I'm going to try to not make you ill with sudden camera movements. Forgive me if I do. I'll edit them out if I can. And yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about how I need to, one, downsize some stuff and get rid of some stuff, and B, use up some stuff and actually do the things that I meant to do with it when I purchased it. So let's go ahead and have a look. So we'll start in here. This is my craft room. Slash office. There's my computer set up. And now part of this I can blame on needing to spread out for my starts this year because it is mid-May and I can't plant outside yet. But here I've got painting supplies, and these are finishing supplies, and I don't even know what this is, a variety of different kinds of brushes, and some things that I use and some things that I have plans for. Like, look at these. Look at, I've got a bunch of these prescription things that I've kept because they're really nice to mix resin in, but how much resin am I gonna mix? You know, and then I do have things that I need to use up. I've got all these beautiful canvases that are sitting here waiting. I've got some canvases and some records and stuff that are just collecting dust down here. Those need to be repainted. Those are some mats that I actually used to paint on. I moved them from that shelf there so I could put potting soil there. And then down here in this mess of everything, this is my collection of cans and containers. And there is actually paint down there, usable paint. And there's some glue hiding over there. And then these, I think, these are like bed stands to make your bed stand up higher. And I think I might take them outside and put them upside down and put plants in them or something. I'll have Dave drill holes in the bottom. We don't use them. They make the beds too high for us. We did use them for several years. But anyway, yeah. So that's just one room. One of the things I need to do is, you can see I've got the makings for wreath over here. I've got a couple rolls of mesh. I've got some decorative pieces. I've got a round. I've got other shapes and things. Come on, hang up. But I do have a wreath round, and so I need to just make that wreath. I used to be able to knock one of those out in about 3 hours when I was at my prime. And then I've got cardboard here that can be moved outside. I started collecting that when I was making doll houses, and I'll have to remember to leave a link to my dollhouse video when I made a dollhouse from a cardboard box and used cardboard for the furniture and stuff. And I thought I'd really do that a lot. But it turns out that I have nobody to give dollhouses to, and I don't have anywhere to put dollhouses around my house. Like, they're pretty big. I use a big box to start with. Anyway, I'll be sure to leave a link. Anyway, move that chair. Let's have a look. So here, again, like a bunch of stuff. I've got these coasters that need to be refinished with resin. And you can see I've taped them off. They're all ready to go. I just need to make the resin. Well, I need to give them a good clean, maybe a touch with a sander. and then clean them and get them done. Anyway, stuff I have to list online, jewelry makings. Anyway, this is just my room. And then there's my other room. And I've got plants there. I've got my dirty clothes out on the floor there. And that's my scrapbooking stuff that was in the closet. There's all my shoes that I still haven't gotten to. I do have this empty space here that a bunch of this stuff is going to go into. There's other stuff that was in my closet. And then you come out here. Oh, let's turn the light on. I need to make soap. Those have been sitting there for, probably a month. Well, I put off making soap. I don't know why I'm putting it off. I used to really enjoy it. I haven't done it for a while, but I need to make soap. My new canner's still sitting there, not put together, because I'm still a little freaked out by that. What else do we got going on? Oh, and then we come out here. Oh, clothes laying around. We have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 cat beds laying on the floor, plus 3 scratching boxes for the cats, and you know, of course, then there's us, our chairs and computers, and these are the boxes so far that we've gathered to give stuff away, or I don't know. You know, having a yard sale is such a pain in the patootie, but then again, you hate to buy stuff and then give it away, right? Anyway. And you can see this counter. I've got nowhere to put all that stuff. One of the reasons, many reasons, there are many reasons why I hate this kitchen. I'm not going into them right now. But you can see in here too, right? Like I've got egg cartons up there. What am I saving egg cartons for? I could at least take them and drop them off at somebody's house around here who's doing eggs. And then we've got our cardboard collection, and we've got my plants that take up so much room. And then there's all my canning supplies, which there's nowhere to put them. I should turn this whole room into an enclosed pantry. I would love that. If you didn't come in and see it. My printer, which has no room in my office for my printer. But yeah, stuff is just scattered everywhere. So that's what I mean, Joe, by my disaster of a house. I have so much stuff and it's not organized. It's just tossed here and there. And I think with some of it, like these cans down under here that I'm looking at, that's just too much. Nobody needs that. Nobody needs that in their life. So I'm going to be crawling around and, yeah, trying to do something with it. Before it gets any further out of hand, because if it gets any further out of hand, I'm going to be so overwhelmed with it that I won't be able to do anything. And so I'm just going to go one shelf, one area, one thing at a time. And I'm going to take you on the journey with me. So thanks for having a look at my messy house, and thanks for being one of those people who keeps me on track and keeps me honest and keeps me motivated to do things and to be better. And I don't want to show you my messy house every time I walk through with a camera, and so I want you to see a nice house that actually has nice things, because I do have nice things. It's just such a cluttered disaster that it doesn't look like it. You can't see any of them. So anyway, thanks so much for being here. Take great care of yourself. I will see you soon. Bye.